Hotep was going down in a hot ass day. Most of the nations in the heat wave, y'all. I had to give it to you. Hotep was going down, y'all. Man, it's been crazy. We done had, what was it? Milwaukee, man. Last 12, 24, 36 hours. 12 hurt and 7 shootings, man, since noon of yesterday, man, on the 4th of July, man. Fucking wild here, man. Just let y'all know that's what's going on in my town. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on in yours. So again, Hotep. What's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You listen to today's episode of the Confidence in the Klutch podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Whether it's a game of basketball, a game of light, gotta add confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free, keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust, you can't fit in when you standing out. Colorism is dead, black is black. Get your confidence together, get your clutch together. I got my clutch together. I got my big old fan on the stand blowing crazy. It's on low. You hear that hum in the background, it is what it is. It's way too hot in the studio because the central air still ain't get fixed. Support your own. Listen on confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, Apple, Google, Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. Search Confidence in the Klutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes when we go live. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Kane and K. Coming up on today's 140, what we at? 147? 146. 146. Maya Moore and her fight for social justice, prison reform. The NBA and their social justice measures that the NBA and the NBAPA agreed upon. The Washington Racial Slurs and the NFL with the Black National Anthem. I got a nice one about that. Like always, bring you quality content. Oh, I ain't even got my iPad ready with the joint. Bring you quality content, man, with strong opinions and facts. Hold up. Let me plug it in, y'all. Let me get it together. It's too hot in this mud, man. Y'all don't have no idea. Yo, it's hotter. It's cooler outside than it is in my house, man. Going through hell. It's all good, though. I could be dead and shit. At least I got a house. All that, my health. You know, this heat ain't helping my health. But like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yeah, let's jump right into it, man. It's too hot to be playing games. I got to get up. I might have to sit on down there ice packs or something, man. It's hot, G. Like, I'm tired of saying it. My friends, they listen to me. They know I'm hot and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. See what we rolling with today. Let's roll with some J.I. How y'all doing? We don't celebrate the 4th of July. I tried to burn a flag on the 4th of July. My mother wouldn't let me, even though I was grown. She told me no. I'm like, okay. But this doesn't mean nothing to Black America. We were never part of the Declaration of Independence. We were never part of that, what America was supposed to be and what it is right now. So we're fighting for our freedom still in so many levels in this country. So that's why we don't celebrate the 4th of July as a black person, if you ever wanted to know. The way we get treated in this country, those liberties don't hold to us. We don't get those, unfortunately. So that's why we don't celebrate. We celebrate getting together with our people. I mean, 13th Amendment, Rascash said anybody that, you know what I mean, call themselves an African American, you're a 13th Amendment and a good nigga, you know what I mean? You gotta figure it out for yourself, man. Whatever make you happy, I'm a better person. I'm all for black power, white power, yellow power, red power, all that, orange power. Whatever you believe in, I'm with you. You know what I mean? As long as you for truth and justice. Jew or Gentile, make a choice. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Woo! That's how you start a show. First of all, Miss Legendary Maya Moore, all right? UConn great, national champion, National Collegiate Player of the Year, MVP WNBA, 4-time WNBA champion, is achieving why she set out a few years ago. A gentleman by the name of Johnathon Irons was freed from prison after 22 years for a crime he didn't commit, i.e., there was no evidence, there was no weapon, there was no fingerprints, there was no witness, there was no footprints, there was no DNA. This is why we don't celebrate the 4th of July. All right? He served 22 years of a 50-year sentence given to him in 1998 for burglary and assault with a deadly weapon when he was 16 years old. He was tried as an adult out in Jefferson County, Missouri. Not a jury of his peers, a jury of all whites, and they convicted that brother. And once again, he was tried as an adult with no weapon, no fingerprints, no witness, no footprints, or DNA. It's fucking terrible, man. This is why we don't celebrate the 4th of July. This is why we burning shit up. That's why we're marching. That's why we protesting. That's why we letting y'all know what's going on with the changes that need to be made. It brought me to tears when I watched it. When I watched Maya and them wait for him to come out, and he came out and immediately looked like his grandmama or his parents or somebody. That, I mean, they was there and they were older people, and we don't have no ageism here at Confidence in the Klutch. I have to use descriptors because I'm talking to you, I'm teaching. Maya dropped to her knees just that moment, man. Like, yo, this shit. Even though the camera caught it, this shit ain't for the camera. You seen the joy and the adulation. And see this brother come out, man, like 22 years, bro. 22 years. I couldn't imagine. My son is 23, yo. My oldest is 23 years, man. He's born 97, so 90. Come on, man. For something you didn't do. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time, probably. They just picked him up. As a coach, as a former coach, I know all of our coaches are proud of her. Anything my former players do, I'm proud of them. I don't care what you do, as long as you're doing something positive, yo, with your life, yo. I'm so proud of all my former players. All of her coaches have to be proud of her. Jefferson City, Missouri is where both of them are from. Good deeds, yo. Good fucking deeds. Queen Maya Moore, we salute you. Confidence in the Klutch salutes you. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Maya. NBA. Let's talk about it. We got the bubble. We got everything that's going on. So here's the thing. An additional 9 players test positive for COVID-19 going into the bubble. Remember, we had like 14 and 13, and those aren't the ones that went on social media and said, yeah, we got it. These are different. Out of the 800 staff that get to go to Orlando, the 800 staff that's with the teams, it's 32 staff or something per team. That's not players. Out of 800 people, 8 people tested positive, which is a better number in percentage. So teams will start to show up on Orlando, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday. Don't quote me wrong, 7th, the 8th, the 9th. So maybe Thursday. I might be wrong. I may be a day off. I think Wednesday or Thursday. So one of them days. And that's it. Now, the NBA, last episode we talked about the social justice messages that the NBA and the NBA Players Association were going to negotiate on what could be done. Remember, they wanted to put the names of slain brothers and sisters at the hands of law enforcement or that were killed from racist acts, and they couldn't put everybody on everybody's jersey. You know what I mean? On top of how the families would feel about it, to get it cleared and all that was going to be a process. And the problem is you don't want to leave nobody out, right? Anybody that died at the hands, so that means to tell you it's too many people that died at the hands from the police and from racist acts, hate crimes, okay? So they did agree on what's going on the back of the jersey. So here's how it goes. The messages would be displayed above, this per ESPN, the messages would be displayed above the number during the first 4 days of the season restart. Then after that, the players can choose to put their name on or keep the social justice message, and the name will appear up under the number. They have 2 choices. And they don't have to use it. For those who don't want to use it, they don't have to use it. They doing like if I'm LeBron, I might not do it. I do so much stuff, but I might do it just to be in solidarity with everybody else. But you don't have to do it. I can be doing something in the name of Confidence in the Klutch, and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to put somebody's name on the back because I'm doing so much stuff on the other side. But that's why I said, to each his own. That's why we got to make sure nobody feels like, that's what's going on. So as far as being judged for not doing it. So the list that was made available to players that they can put on the back of their jersey are Black Lives Matter, say their names, vote, I can't breathe, justice, peace, equality, freedom, enough, power to the people, justice now, say her name, si se puede, yes we can, liberation, see us, hear us, respect us, love us, listen to us, stand up, ally, anti-racist, I am a man, speak up, how many more, group economics, education reform, and mentor. Once again, shout out to the sport I love the best. Shout out to the league I love the best. The NBA always fucking gets it right. Let's see if the Major League Baseball, the NHL, and the NFL fucking gets it right as well. It's very simple. This brings more identity to what's going on. You have two that you can pick. So on one day it may be this, on another day it may be that. You got home and away jerseys, right? It's genius. Spotlight is still there. While we're playing the games, you seeing that shit every time you see my back. You know what I mean? Say her name. The man wearing say her name, Breonna Taylor. Sandra Bland, say her name. You know what I mean? Say her name. It's a lot going on. I salute to the NBA for doing that. Like I said, they always get it right, and I love the NBA. It's gonna be interesting to see what players choose to pick, but it's gonna be a lot going on down there with the social consciousness and the messages that the brothers are gonna give us every day down there. I can't wait. They're gonna keep the conversation going. Okay, moving on. The Washington, people know them as the Redskins. In the words of Max Kellerman, the Washington Racial Slurs, okay? There have been 81 shareholders on multiple boards and financiers and donators to companies they fucking demanded the Washington Racial Slurs CEO to change the name of the Washington NFL franchise. Okay, these shareholders include Nike and Pepsi, which are sponsors of the Washington Racial Slurs, and FedEx, who has the naming rights with the stadium all the way to 2024, I believe. Or they're pulling money from the team. Nike has put down all the Washington Racial Slurs stuff off their website, and Nike is the outfitter for the NFL. So my thoughts is this. You don't affect shit till when you affect the money. Money moves shit, all right? You start fucking with people money, then they're going to be adept to, now we can do that. You know what? It wasn't that big a deal. We can do that. Yeah, once you start fucking with the money. So my thing is keep messing with the money and see what happens, because we can't say, oh, you did a great job. No, we start fucking with your money, and now you're doing what needed to be done before. We accept it, but you could have did this on your own. But we know what's going on, all right? So I'm sure Bruce Allen, the owner of the Washington Racial Slurs, reading on ESPN, they said it's going to get done within before the season start. And actually, we know what that's going to do. That's going to make them more money because of I'm sorry, it's going to make them more money because of new jerseys, all the old retro stuff now. That's the Washington Racial Slurs are going to be iconic things to have for the people that just don't want to let go of the team, like the Confederate flag. And they got to sell out of all that stuff and then all the new stuff that people going to buy. So Ron Rivera, who's of Puerto Rican and Mexican heritage and father was a Army something, armed forces something, wants something that honor the natives and the Army, like the armed forces or whatever. And so we're going to see what that's going to do. So shout out to Pressure, y'all. Pressure bust pipes. Okay. Pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes confidence. The NFL said we're going to play the Black National Anthem during week one. Yeah, during week one games. Okay. It's posturing, it's bullshit, right? I don't know the second verse of the Black National Anthem. I know the first verse. right? Verbatim. During Colin Kaepernick's, when he was protesting, when I was coaching down the Riverside during Black History Month, I made sure we played the Black National Anthem. I had 3 brothers and sisters from the gospel choir come down and sing that live. We didn't play the recording from the thing. And of course, people got their panties in a bunch and asked them to sing the national anthem. I told them don't sing it. But of course, they feel pressure from the people that don't look like me, that they were their teachers, to sing the national anthem as well. We did our thing, though. Black National Anthem. That's what we did. All right. The Star Spangled Banner is a racist song. All right. First of all, people got to understand. The second and third verse deals with the blood of the British soldiers fighting for slavery and all this stuff. I mean, the song was written by Francis Scott Key. He was a pro-slavery white man who traveled with a battalion. His scary ass thought the U.S. lost. That's why if you listen to the words, he thought they lost. And then he woke up and then they didn't, and seen all these. And then they wanted to big up the U.S. Army, you know what I'm saying? I mean, until this bitch ass woke up, he didn't know what was going on. He owned slaves. He was not for the freedom of Africans in this country. You know, I have a paper I can email anybody. You know what I mean? Y'all want to read about it? I did it last year about black athletes and the right to protest for grad school, sports management major MS. The racist second verse, look it up and read the shit. Just look it up and read it for yourself. So the national anthem should be America the Beautiful, not the Star Spangled Banner. Yes, they are front running with the Black National Anthem, but I would take it. Now, for the woke, it's not enough. For the sober-minded as myself, it's progress. I'm saying keep going and pushing Black Power, fist in the air. Fist in the air. Ain't nothing wrong. You know what? White people don't say nigga, but they say Black Power. If I was a racist white person, which one would I rather them say? How about that? How about that? I don't want white people saying Black Power. I want them saying nigger. Think about it. All right, so that's it for this week. Real quick show. We'll get back once the teams start getting down to Orlando at the end of the week. Might only give us one. Might give you some midweek if something happens real crazy. Otherwise than that, man, I'm keeping notes. I'm doing what I'm doing, man. Got a couple podcasts coming up. Got love affair discussions coming up. Got the Shy Reverberation podcast. I always wanted to do the Shy, so I'm doing that tonight right after this. I got All Black Everything, a podcast about everything black. Everything black people got to deal with, our school system, our living situation, everything. You know what I mean? All Black Everything, that's coming. Gonna be a busy week. Gonna be a busy day for me, and I'm hot. So, you already know, y'all. Stay safe out here. Watch these fools. Watch out for yourself. Keep your neck on swivel. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen on confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. That bell button to get notification of episodes when we go live is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. Peace. Three, two, one. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.